Hi fellas, fellarettes, Baz back with another replay for you. Doing a low tier again this time, it's tier 2. Seem to be getting quite a few requests to do this. So I'm in Panzer II, full name is Panzerkampfwagen 2. It was in service from 1936 to 1945. It served against the British, it was in Africa, it was in France, and it was on the Russian front as well. This has got 170 hit points. The turret is fully upgraded, the whole tank actually. The turret is the Ausf F. Just putting a couple of shots into the T26 there. It's got 30mm frontal armour, 20mm side and rear. The gun is the 2cm flak 38, fires 121 to 178 rounds per minute. With a magazine of 10 rounds. Just tried to finish off our clip on that Panzer II but missed it. Average penetration is 39 for the normal ammo, gold ammo 51mm. Top engine is a Maybach HL62 TRM, giving 160 horsepower at a top speed of 40 km an hour. What the equipment I've got on this is the vents, gun laying drive and coated optics. The viewing range is 359 metres. With the coated optics gives you plus 10%. So we're on province and you can see we're 3-2 down at the moment. There's quite a few of them putting themselves about. We've took out the T18. That's our first kill. It's a bit of seal club in this, but to be honest it's a bit of fun from time to time and it has to be done occasionally. It's not much fun for the new guys like what we call the tomatoes. There's our second kill, another T18 tank destroyer. They've just come into the game and they're learning how to play it, and you get someone like me come along and do something like this to them, but it brings back a bit of fun to the game rather than playing the top tier tanks all the time. So we've done some damage to the T60, bounce him that time. So we've picked a spot, it's my favourite spot actually on this map, on this side, the north east side, is to get behind this rock, and you can rock backwards and forwards. You can take shots onto where I'm aiming at C3, or you can go forwards and take shots onto the ridge line opposite, and you've got tanks down the bottom as well that you can light up all the time. So we're just sitting here now. We've got 2 kills. We've took no damage whatsoever at the moment. There's a T1E6 there. So we put a few shots into him, he's had enough and he actually suicides. Bang, there you go. Don't get the kill for that, but we did do 101 damage to him. M2 light has come out, so we take a clip at him and then we put another clip into him and he's taken out by the Panzer 35T. T60's encroached past that corner again, so we gave him a few just to let him know we still got him in view. T2 light is trying to push through now towards our cap zone. I don't think he'll last too long, to be honest. He's 7-6 in their favour at the moment. And we're just waiting. There's a T26 going down. We fire a clip at him, don't do any damage to him unfortunately, but we reload 3.66 seconds and do some damage to him in the second clip. At 3.66 seconds to load up 10 rounds, not bad. It fires in bursts of 2. If you press the button, the left click button, the fire button once, it will fire 2 shots, but if you keep it held down it will fire all 10, which is what I tend to do anyway. You need the damage. We've got T26 come up now. He's just taken out our driver, so we put a clip into him, leave him on 18 hit points, and reload, and we take him out. So the driver's now back in action. We've used our first aid kit, and the T57 artillery piece, very hard to penetrate this, you can actually see. And we tracked him with our last shot, which is lucky, which keeps him in position. So reloading again. And we got him. That's our 4th kill. Something's capping now. I don't know what it is. It's the T60 in the cap zone, so we zoom in on him. We reset the cap with our last 2 shots in the magazine. Empty another magazine into him, and he's on fire. And then we finish him off just for good measure. Up to 645 damage, which is not too bad with this, to be honest. So decided to reload rather than just leave the last 2 in the clip. So I've got a full magazine, and it's 12-11 in their favour. They've got a T18 left, a Panzer II, T26 and a T1. We've got the Renault bullshit, the Bison actually, call it the bullshit. We've got a T1 comes up, he's just taken out the Panzer 35T, so I've got to go over now and try and deal with this guy. We're down to 92 hit points. He's hiding around the corner, so I'm going to push forward a little bit, try and draw him out. Yeah, there he comes. He bounces off us, but we take him out. That's our 6th kill. That's our top gun. Remember, with it being tier 2, there is no Radley Walters medal if I do manage to get any more kills. Up to 8, or up to 9 in fact. It's just one of those things with the lower tiers. You don't get the Radley Walters, that's tier 4 and above. So pushing forward now, it's 13-12. There's only me and the artillery piece left. So I've got to try and spot now for the artillery. So I'm going to try and get up behind this rock here. Give myself a bit of protection to try and see what I can see. But oh, no, T26 has come through on my left. We put a couple of shots into him. He's left with 115 hit points. So I'll go for the reload. I'm going to try and use this dead tank now, give myself a bit of protection from him. Stay behind it. But I think, no, I've got to go forward. I need to light him up for Artie, and hopefully Artie is going to be on the ball. Artie is a tomato. I AT. But he does a good job for me. I light up the T26. He puts the shots in, misses with his first one. Can't remember what he's reloaded. It's very quick on the BS. Still keeping the T26 lit for the artillery. And there you go, he hits him with his second shot for 42. Still keeping him lit. Another shot for 42 from the arty. Leaves him tracked, which means I can get shots into him and he can't actually shoot at me. And we finish him off. That's our 7th kill. Go behind his house now to recloak. And I'm thinking, someone's going to start capping in a minute, so I'm going to go for a reload. And once I've recloaked, I'm going to head back towards the base. Which I do, so we'll speed it up a little bit. Yeah, sure enough, someone's capping. Don't know who it is. It says 2, but I think there's only 1 in the cap, the way the counter's going down. So I'll go back to the position I was in originally. Now he's spotting, it's a Panzer II, it's Panzerkampfwagen. So we empty a magazine into him, track him, he's looking, he can't see me, and then we finish him off. That's our 8th kill. Now tier 4 and above, I'd have got a Radley Walters medal for that, but doesn't matter, this is only tier 2. So now we've only got the T18 left. We've managed to turn it round, we're still in front, 14-13. So the BS decides to go ham and gets himself in a bit of a pickle. The T18 takes him out, so it's just me and the T18 left now. Put a couple of shots into him, and as I go down the ridge to get behind this rock, I'll bounce a few shots off him as well. He's still on 110 hit points, I'm only on 92. So I'm trying to bait him into taking a shot at me now, so that once he does I can pop out, empty my magazine and get back into cover. But he's not taking the bait at the moment, so I'll move back a little bit. So does he tries to get in on a shot on me. So no, and he decides to come round the rock, so I go the other side, get him in the side, and put a nice clip into him, leaving him on 45. So we've reloaded again, just trying to get him to make the first move and try and capitalise and take him out. Very dangerous, the T18, especially if they've got the dirt gun on. They can one-shot you. And it's one of the seal clubbing tools used by quite a few players when they want to do a bit of seal clubbing. So I try and goad him into a shot at the end of that rock there, but he doesn't take the bait again. So I move up again, and this time he tries to go round the rock, which gives me the opportunity to pop down and get behind him. Shots into the back of him. 9 kills. Finish him off. As I said, bit of seal clubbing. It's always good from time to time to go back to the lower tiers and see how you can do, see how you've actually progressed. Because once you leave the lower tiers and you get up to the higher tiers, you normally stay up there and you don't bother going back. But due to the requests that I've had for a few low tier games, I'm happy to oblige. So there you go. That's Panzerkampfwagen 2, Tier 2 light tank. Right, let's take a look at the post-game stats for the Panzer 2 game on Province. We got our Mastery Badge Ace Tanker. 3 of these new medals that came out with the 9.3 patch, 5 for Effect, Duelist and Bruiser. We got 22,003 credits, which is really good for a tier 2. 3,500 XP. That was with premium as my double for the day. Without premium it would have been 2,333. We got the top gun with the 9 kills that we got. We're going to the team score. We see we're top of the tree with 976 damage, and my base XP was 1,167 and the 9 kills. We go on to the detailed report. 300 shots fired, 181 hits, 93 penetrations, doing that damage of 976. We received 7 hits with 3 penetrations and 4 non-penetrations. The damage blocked by my armour was 52. We spotted 3 enemy tanks. We damaged 12, which is nearly the entire enemy team, and we destroyed 9. Damage due to my assistance was 256. If you like what you see, guys, please click like. I'll try and keep the replays coming for you. It all helps, especially if you subscribe to the channel as well, the YouTube channel. And I shall bring you some more as soon as possible. Take care out there. See you again soon.